But I'm finally getting back to, let's get the live stream. There we go. Excellent. Woo! Only took me 2 tries this time. What's up, everyone? Let's minimize this. I don't even know my chat. There's my chat. There we go. I am live now. I am live in Evergreen, Colorado. And thank you for your support. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button. I know maybe 1 person, 2 people may be watching right now. We'll get in. Audio Techna. Thank you, Audio Techna. Anyway, thank you very much for staying up late this evening and watching me sing at 9 o'clock. Only 2 hours late, but, the goal is to sing a live song every single day, every single night at 7 p.m. sharp. And we're gonna create that Guinness Book of World Records, and we're gonna hold that Guinness Book of World Records, and then we're going to at some point when I can't sing one night, then we'll have a Guinness Book of World Records at that number, and it should be over 365. Got to do it now. I don't have to. And okay, guys. All right, they want to fetch right now, pretty damn bad. But we'll get to that stream. Am I streaming on the right stream? Dima, are you on? Carla, because I can't see any. Here, hold on. Live chat. Let me pop out my chat. Pop out chat. There we go. Move it over here. Blah blah. What happened to my light? Get out of here! Get! God, fuck me! Get up there! Get up there! This is gonna piss her off. Just put her ball somewhere. Literally, she's addicted to fetching, so it won't stop ever. 24/7. Fetch, fetch, fetch. 24/7. It never stops. Trust me. She would probably kill herself and die by not eating and drinking for fetching over and over and over. But anyway, hopefully y'all are here this evening. Stream's current bit rate is 50. It's higher than... No shit. God, I get tired of that. I'm gonna have to increase my bit rate a little bit and my frame rate because it doesn't like it says the stream's current bit rate is 5300 is higher than the recommended bit rate. So once 9 o'clock comes around, I'm gonna go ahead and do my ditty, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started at 9, and then we'll get out of here. Come watch Boyd 365. There's a song every night. Boop, 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 boop. Sing with me, stay for a while, make me hot, make your heart feel alright. That's the inner Jamaican in me. Boy, what you know? I was really born in Kingston. Anyway, horrible. You are now listening to me just a bit outside of the norm. Chris Boyd at Boyd 365 Live. No matter where I am, I'm showing up live every single night to sing you a song at 7 p.m. sharp, Mountain Standard Time. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button. Even if you don't fucking like it, hit the like button anyway, or I'm coming to your house. And ironically, I know who's watching, so I know where you live. But I'm not coming to your house to kick ass. I'm coming to your house to have a good time and give lots of hugs and kisses. That's what we need right now. A lot of hugs and kisses in our fucking world. That's a little bit off. So anyway, I've been on for 4 minutes tonight. Remember normally, guys, 6:30 I come on, do my little pre-show. Then at 7, I may be cutting out here and there too. I need to lower my bit rate. But at 7 o'clock sharp, I'm singing my song and then probably getting off right after that because, all of the pre-show and the pre-talking, we can do that beforehand. Then I'm going to get right to the song at 7, then cut it off. So thank you for joining me this evening on a Friday afternoon, Friday night. Shit. In other places, it's Saturday. We are singing song number 70 out of 365. This week is Fruit Week. And running with that theme, Pink Floyd style, we're going to Tangerine. We got 2 songs, actually, that talk about tangerines in them. Carla reminded me last night, what about the Flaming Lips? Yeah, what about the Flaming Lips? I love the Flaming Lips. And Bootylicious. And I listened to that music, obviously, earlier, Wu-Tang Clan, Triumph, and woo! Some good lyrical geniuses there, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm preaching to the choir, but anyway, it's 9 o'clock, 9:01. Let's go ahead and get started with Tangerine by Led Zeppelin on the Mandrake Audio-Visual channel. They did a good job with this. I didn't have much time, but anyway, let's rock and roll. Let's do this. Tangerine by Jimmy Page, Robert Plant, Bonham, Jones, Led Zepp. Hold on. There we go. I forget. That's a little bitty thing that they do. I could have let that go. Measuring a summer's day, I only find it slips away to gray. The hours, they bring me pain. This is a good one. Tangerine, tangerine, living reflections of a dream. I was her love, she was my queen, and now 1,000 years between, thinking how it used to be. Does she still remember times like these? To think of us again. And I do. I wasn't expecting that. Took a little pause right there, didn't it? Good evening, Andreas. Led Zeppelin for you, buddy. Tangerine, tangerine, living reflection from a dream. I was her love, she was my queen, and now 1,000 years between. Two songs tonight. Not much to that song. Woo! Thank you very much, Led Zeppelin. Yeah, Tai Chi. I know. Stop. I've already stopped. Thank you. Man, thank you very much for joining me this evening. I know it's, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock maybe, Andreas? Woo! Past your bedtime, man. Come on. No, I'm just joking. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I don't even know how many people are watching. Let me see. Participants, well, of course, it says Andreas and me. Dima's not even listed at this point. Oh, and I'm not worried about that. But anyway, man, thank you for watching. There's a lot of shit going on the last few days, so we need nothing but positivity. And I still have not watched your video. Today was a shitty day, and I kind of wrapped it up last night and went to bed, but I need to watch your video at the beach. And But anyway, that was a fun one. That was slow and odd a little bit. Tangerine. There's not much to it. So we're gonna get a little crazy. We're gonna sing one more real quick before we hit the bed. Oh, no, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, look what in lieu of Dima's request. Look at the sticker. Look at the little sticker on this. This is about 50 of them that I had to do, and I did about 300 of them last night in about an hour and a half. Literally, put YouTube on a little yellow sticker, and then smack it on each one. So that took a while in my bed. But anyway, we're gonna switch things up. 2206. Okay. Here in Columbia, it's 2206. Yeah, 10. Nice. 1006. There's Dima back. Nice. Andreas, Colombia, 2206. Military time. Look at that. And he's not even gonna say 10 o'clock. He's gonna say military time, and which is beautiful. I love it. But wonderful. Let's go. Carla said, "What about Flaming Lips, Tangerine?" And I was like, yeah, that's a good song. I do remember that. I kind of didn't remember it right when she said it, but then after I got off, I was like, oh, yeah, that one. Ironically, the name of this song, I'm glad I did Tangerine to keep the theme going. The name of this song is actually She Don't Use Jelly. That was my sign. Look at him. Look at him making his bed. Look at him. And then now she's going up. This is Butters, by the way, right there. Wilson's laying down. That's Butters right there. That's my Basset Hound pit bull. My Basset bull, my pit hound, so to say. Look at that butt. Man, she's got a butt. She's got like that ghetto booty, from like Mississippi. Hi, how you doing? Shit. I'll rock your world, Butters. Anyway, She Don't Use Jelly. This is the Flaming Lips. The Flaming Lips are fucking a crazy band, an amazing band. I finally got to see them at a Riot Fest downtown in Denver, Colorado. About that I actually saw Wu-Tang Clan that night. I mean, go figure. I saw the Flaming Lips. Then I think we left the Flaming Lips and went across the way. Yeah, that was that night. Primus was next after the Flaming Lips. I mean, Jesus, imagine seeing that. Primus was next after the Flaming Lips. Primus had Danny Carey of Tool playing with him that evening. So it was Les Claypool, the other motherfucker that I don't know his name, and Danny Carey and his Tool drum set right there in the middle, dude. Oh, I wish that was filmed. Actually, I may look for that. But if you have ever seen Primus with Tool's drummer, you would shit your pants on the beautiful, intricate, just gorgeousness of a bass and a drums. I mean, the guitarist does his thing, but woo! Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. That's right. Oh, yeah, foul language. Thank you, Streamlabs. I mean, I guess I can cuss, but moderate. Chris Boyd, I needed to be added as a moderator in order to remove messages. Perform this action. You can do this by clicking on blank to the right of my name. Oh, Streamlabs. Oh, and ironically, yeah, I'll get to the song here in just a second. I did find an app that actually moderates. I think Dima told me about it possibly, and it moderates the chat at night at the evening while you're performing. It moderates. It's just like that. Put plus Red Rocks where he walked the crowd in a ball. Oh, yes, he did. We saw him at Red Rocks, and he was playing down on the stage. And you know how Red Rocks is sloped up, Red Rocks Amphitheater. Here, look it up, Andreas. Andreas, watch U2 Sunday Bloody Sunday. Okay, U2 Sunday Bloody Sunday. The video. That's live at Red Rocks. That is 11 miles down the road, ranked number 1 or number 2 in the country to see a live performance every year. So I am very fortunate to be a musician. No, I'm not a musician. A singer. I'm kind of a musician. But to live 11 miles from Red Rocks. So we've been to Red Rocks shows probably, I don't know, maybe 30 times. I don't know. It's a good guess. 20, 30, 40 times. I mean, not to mention all the widespread panic, 6 years in a row at 3 days at a spot. So, 5 years in a row, something like that. So we've been there. We should have our names engraved in that some bitch. I think at some point. But anyway, Sunday, Bloody Sunday, yes. But yes, what he did, the Flaming Lips, what the lead singer did, was they brought out one of those big giant see-through balls that you can crawl in. Oh my God, this was awesome. Thank you, baby, for reminding me. Love you. And oh yeah, Carla, of course. Say hello to Andreas and Dima. Um, and he big huge thing, and he crawled like on the front row. He crawled inside of it, stood up. That's how big it was. Big. Crawled inside of it, stood up, and then started walking on people's hands halfway up Red Rocks. And it gets kind of it kind of gradually slopes up. So he's doing good. He's doing good. People are moving him up. He's just sitting there walking on people while he's talking or singing. I can't really remember. That was a long time ago. But he's sitting there walking on people. People are just pushing him up. Woo! And everybody's screaming. It's crazy, man. The craziest thing I've ever seen at Red Rocks. And, they're pushing this big balloon up. And the people are waiting. They finally get to him. They grab it. They push. They help him. And he's sitting there walking on their hands up Red Rocks Amphitheater about half the way. That was, thank you, babe, for reminding me of that, because that was a beautiful thing to see. I also saw, oh, well, actually, I did sign. My name is in Red Rocks, remember? Remember, honey? When Swayback, oh, God, I got to get to the song, second song. When the Swayback played at Red Rocks, Eric was nice enough to, me and we were sitting right there. Eric went down to backstage door. He looked at me. He said, "You want to come back here?" And I was like, "Oh, yes, I do." So I ran down there, and the big old security guard just sitting there in the chair, didn't even wink, didn't even blink a wink. And he let me walk by, and then all of a sudden I was underground Red Rocks. I was backstage. And there's just this hallway, and you keep walking down this hallway, and then they got a room down at the end on the right, and then a room beside that, right to the right of it. So we walk, and I'll get to the stairs later. We walk straight ahead, walk all the way down to the room at the very end, and go inside. And it's just a room, but there on the left side is a big, like coming out of the wall. They built it around, obviously, rocks. Big, huge rock surface, like big, huge rock all the way down to the ground, like filled a quarter of the room just with a big, long rock. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I mean, a lot of people have had sex on this rock, a lot of drugs on this rock, a lot of babies maybe started on this rock. The Beatles sat on that rock. The Beatles hung out on that rock. So, but okay, here's where it gets fun. There is also, while you're walking down the hall underneath Red Rocks, you take a left, and then you take a left, and it dead ends like right there, but then it goes up. All right, it goes up, and there's stairs. Like there's stairs. No, there's stairs all the way up. I remember. All the way up, stairs all the way up, and there are signatures. That's where all the signatures are. So from the dawn of time, or the farthest back that everybody probably signed the first signature, that is actually a good trivia question. Who signed the first? I don't know if anybody knows that. But anyway, and so I signed my name. Eric, you're supposed to sign your name a rite of passage. If you play Red Rocks, you then sign underneath. And trust me, there's signatures everywhere. There's signatures everywhere. I took like 40 or 50 pictures that day of all the signatures that were on the wall. There was 311. There was the Beatles. There was, no, I don't think there was Beatles. There was Crosby, Stills, and Nash. I mean, there were people like Tori Amos. Anybody and everybody that you could ever think played there signed along this corridor, along the walkway up to the sound booth, okay? So there was pipes, pipes for water, pipes for all kinds of stuff. All those pipes were filled with signatures. All the walls were filled with signatures. The stairs all the way up was signed and filled with signatures. The wall on this side, all the way down, signatures everywhere. Down, up, signatures of band members that have played at Red Rocks over many, many, many years. And so, of course, I took a picture of Eric signing the wall. I kind of need to get that to him if I can ever find that again. But Eric was down there, kneeling down, signing the wall. So I was like, that's a good picture. And I took a picture of Eric from Swayback. Now from Dragon Deer, by the way. Let's boost a little Dragon Deer, because that is his current band. And they have played Red Rocks 4 times. Last year, 2 years ago, they opened up for the Steve Miller Band at Red Rocks. So that's how amazing Eric and Dragon Deer are. But anyway, so I picked a poll. You know, I looked up. I was like, all right, I'm gonna sign my name because if I'm never back here, I want to make sure that I'm here forever. You know what I'm saying? So I just put up there and nothing special. I mean, I go by Boyd, so I just took my black marker and I was like, Boyd, and that's it. History was made. You know what I'm saying? So we'll go back there. I'll be able to sing there one night. Okay, that's ooh. I need to go sing at Red Rocks. All right, we'll do that later when I can go remote or figure out some kind of remote situation that I can sit maybe. Yeah, 7 o'clock. They probably close that thing down. Anyway, let's get to the song. She Don't Use Jelly. Flaming Lips. Let's rock it. Hopefully my mic is set up right. Remember I was playing with it the other night about ups and downs on different videos and shit. So I messed up my lock, my microphone lock, and my desktop audio lock. So shit, let's do it. Thank you, Andreas, for sticking it out down there in Columbia and watching me. Oh, you know, you're getting to where you're watching me every other night or so, and there's no, you don't have to obviously, but I do thank you, and hopefully we'll meet up one day for a soccer game. And anyway, love you, baby. Thank you for bringing me Butters. She was quite happy to see me and happy to see Aiden and get everybody and get you back home tomorrow after your show down in Pueblo. She don't use jelly or anything. That's a little preview. Here we go. I love the song. It's so fucked up. It's so messed up. Hey, Dima, quit cussing. Of ghosts. She'll make you breakfast. She'll make you toast. But she don't use butter. And she don't use cheese. She don't use jelly or any of these. She uses that one. There's about 3 of those. And I know a guy who goes to shows when he's at home and he blows his nose. He don't use tissues or his sleeve. He don't use napkins or any of these. He uses magazines, me of Cher. She's always changing the color of her hair, but she don't use nothing that you buy at the store. She likes her hair to be real orange. She uses tangerines. That's a good ending. That's a good ending. Thank you, girls. Woo! We had fun on that one. That was a fun one. That's a you have to sing at a weird. Those are weird notes to sing. Like he's crying, like whining. Those whining notes. But anyway, that was fun. Thank you for sticking it out with me on two. It is an amazing song, isn't it? Very unique words to that one. Um, Thank you, Andreas. Have you ever heard that one before? Just for have you've probably heard everything we've heard, right? I mean, it's the 21st century, 2025. Everything we hear, you hear, right? Correct? On the internet, for the most part. I mean, they may not play our music down where you live. It may be Latino stations, of course, but or do they have English rock and roll stations in Colombia? That's a good question. That's a good question, Andreas. If they have rock and roll stations, of course they do. I mean, if you don't, though, you have the internet. So you can listen to anything you want to, obviously. And I know that's kind of silly for me to even be thinking about it. But, um, it is what it is. Let's get to bed. Let's kiss your kids. Kiss your wives and better halves if they were here. Thank you, Carla. I love you, baby, for your support. Oh, there you are. There's my beautiful wife. And that's right. Let's see. What's this right here? What did I do right here? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at what I made up. That's crazy. I forgot I put it on there. I don't know. I was kind of thinking outside of the box. And Andreas, I am from the went to a bar at Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I heard that night song one night when I went to a bar. Okay, sweet. That's awesome. That is awesome. Of course, bars. Yeah, of course, bars play many different types of music. Andreas, there's one coming for you at some point. You may remember the song, you may not. I don't know how old you are. It was a long time ago, 1992. Mana. Mana is still around right now, and they're still popular. They're just getting older. You know what I'm saying? But Mana was when me and my friends went to Cancun, Mexico, for the second time. And Mana was the biggest at that time. They were hit it, and there was two songs. We actually got the CD and we brought it back home. It was so popular. Anyway, Buscandola is one of the songs that was amazing. Buscandola is, and I don't know if that's how it sounds, but it's Ando Buscandola in Cancun, Ando Buscandola Buevayo, that type of thing. Buscandola. And then the other one was Como Te Deseo. Now, Como Te Deseo is an amazing, beautiful song. I had no clue any Spanish whatsoever, but I almost memorized all the lyrics to Como Te Deseo back when we were there, and Francisco helped me out with a couple of the translation. But so I am going to sing Como Te Deseo, Como Te Deseo, Como Yo Te Deseo. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, good. Yeah, of course. Na 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 na, como yo te adoro. That's a beautiful song. That is a beautiful song. Buscandola is good, but so I'll do both of those. I'll do both of those one night. Let's give me a minute to kind of refresh, because I pretty much know them. I just have to refresh again. I could do Como Te Deseo right now if I wanted to, but anyway. Good Spanish. Yeah, Como Te Deseo. Good Spanish. Yeah, thank you very much. Como yo te na 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 na. Golly, it makes me want to do it. We'll do that. We'll do that later. We'll do that later. Yeah, we'll prepare for it. We'll write it up. Maybe we can get some unique viewers on that night, that have never been here. That all of a sudden is like, oh my gosh, she's singing a Mana song. Let's go see. Let's go see the Gringos sing a song. The Gringos like to party, na 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 na. Yeah, the Gringos like to party, na 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 na. The Gringos like to party. Thank you, Reverend Horton Heat, for that lyric. Oh, this is a sad commercial. Let me stop that. Some of these commercials are sad. Anyway, all right, man. Let's get off of here. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good night. Go watch Andreas's video, please, everybody, on the channel right now. When you get off with me. When you get off with me, get off. 23 positions in a one-night stand. Get off. Only want to call you after if you say I can. Get off. Let a woman be a woman and a man be a man. Anyway, thank you very much for joining. Let's get off here, and don't forget to look at Andreas's videos. Don't forget to go check out Jason's videos. He posted another one. I think Jason's going to trim it down to one per week. He was trying to do every day, but maybe if and I did see something online that says do not post every day. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm still going to perform every day, but do I need to wait to post my song 2 days from then, and then another 2 days? So that would start exponentially propounding, and then I would have 1,000 days worth of stuff if I just skipped every other day, or do the math, 770. Yeah, just making sure my math. No, 365, 30. I was right the first time. 730. If I did it every other day, posting them every other day, it'd be 730 days. At least it expanded out. I would still do my 365 days live, but it would expand my day of posting out, I guess. I don't know. I'm probably just going to keep on doing what I'm doing, be consistent as hell, and we'll go from there. But general videos, yeah, exactly. Appreciate it, everybody. Let's get off. Love you guys, and man, once I got like 10,000 subscribers, look at that. Okay. Also, Andreas, I come from the cannabis industry. I was just a little background. I was a camera installer. I owned my own company, Leaf Alert at the time. Woo! That was my original. Look what's on here. This is hard to find right here. My Leaf Alert stickers. But that was how I started out in 2009, and I put one of these stickers on about 100 facilities after a while. I had a lot of accounts in the cannabis industry, dispensaries and their grows, basically. Those were the good times. That was the green rush, so to say. But since I lost most of my accounts, long story, gained a couple back, but then I thought, how can I gain more subscribers? A unique way, outside of the box way. So I thought about this right here. I put my song on the top. That's my jingle, and that's what I'm going to be not really defined of, but people are going to know that at some point here at some point. I just now said at some point 3 times. But anyway, never attempted before. Boyd 365 Live. He's actually the left eye. The left eye on Boyd 365 Live is not shut. It is just closed a little. AI closed my eye a little. So I was like, am I winking? I was like, if I'm winking, that's okay. I mean, I guess you can wink, but give him the shooter as well. But and then this kid, I mean, it's a handsome young version of me. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he's like 19. I mean, look at this kid. He's like 19, 20, 21 years old. So they kept my age and my wrinkles and my face. But then, and I was very elaborate on what to do on this. But when they spit that out, hey, look at that handsome young man. I'm just joking. But anyway, come watch me sing live, sing every night. Please subscribe. And I'm going to put this in. I have 5 dispensaries that have already said yes. So I'm going to put this in where they're standing in line, obviously, waiting to go buy cannabis. And then, show the bud tender. Boom, show the bud tender. They subscribe to my channel, subscribe. They receive a free joint and a promo sticker. That's why I've been labeling these stickers, kind of getting those ready. Sharon at the Kind Room said, Chris, we would love to support you. Of course we would love to support you, but we just can't do the joint thing. But bring in a promotion, bring in flyers, and we will push you out to every single person. We're serious about this. We want to support you. We've supported Carla before, but just no joint thing this time. I was like, okay, that's fine, Sharon. Thank you very, very much. It means the world, and you're still accomplishing the same thing, but it's just something outside the box, just for giggles, and we'll see, man. It may get crazy here in a few weeks, so I'm just trying to know how many people have tried this approach. So anyway, anonymous underground protection. Oh, I know. Remember that? I know that was one of my things. Thank you, babe. My wife's awesome. Because it says customs at the beginning. Okay, at the beginning of the industry, they didn't want to. They didn't want ADT coming in. They didn't want corporate coming in. A1. They didn't want all these convergent. They didn't want anybody corporate coming into their grows. Not really coming into their dispensaries, going to their houses. I was privileged enough to go in and see many things that not a lot of people have seen. Um, quite a lot of unique stuff, actually. And we'll get into that maybe one night. We'll get into my cannabis life, but we met some beautiful people. We had a very good time in the cannabis industry. Those 10, 12 years were really exciting and fun, especially in the beginning when it was the green rush. I was so busy. I had work up to my cahoots, word of mouth. Once people trust you, and it was just me, and I didn't have any employees, just me. Once people then trusted me, and I could do the whole job myself, then they would just hire me. And they say, "Who do you use?" "Oh, I use Boyd." "Who do you use?" "Oh, we use Boyd." "Who did your alarm?" "We use Boyd." "Who did your cameras?" "We use Boyd." And it spread quick, and I got a lot of accounts quick, and I made beautiful money those beginning years, and got to see and experience a lot. I may tell more stories into the more fun things that I did, but I'll talk to Carla about that. It's the past. I know, but man, yeah. And we met Bear, David Dickinson, a gentleman of the Hell's Angels, and Carla met him at an event. I think a wedding, possibly wedding event. He put up stages, entire stages. He was also a music. We got to do an entire show about Bear, and actually I will do an entire show about Bear. But Bear was quite a unique and special man. Very nice in his old age. Probably not so nice when he was younger. But I remember one story. He used to be the. I'll just go off on a tangent. He used to be the sound guy, which backline tech. That's what they're called. And basically, that's the sound guy, the main sound guy for a concert. And in 1990, he set up about 300 concerts that year. He made a lot of money that year. He was smiling. He was like, "That was my best year." He threw me a bag, stickers, every single day of his badge that he wore, like backstage crew badges. So anyway, blah blah blah. I've been on for 34 minutes. It's like 30 minutes too long at this point. I'm just joking. I've enjoyed you guys. Thank you for watching once again. And don't forget to hit the like button. Last night I actually got up to 9 viewers, I think 11 viewers at some point. And I had 9 likes. I think 11 views. I had 9 likes out of those 11 views. I mean, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Armed robbery with AK-47s. The armed robbery with AK-40. Oh yeah, man. I could go on a armed robbery with AK-47s. We have AC units on the roof being pushed over at a 45-degree angle, and then dropping down in roofs. We have on Broadway Wellness. One of the first robberies I ever saw was they have a tall ceiling, and you go in there and you look at the camera screen, and it's just a dispensary, kind of like just sitting there. Then at the very top, you see these 2 little bitty legs. And you see these 2 little bitty legs. And that's all you can see, 2 little legs, and then choop, he drops like 30 feet, like 20 feet or so. I forgot how far that was. Oh my God, he rolls around. I think he heard something or something like that. And then he runs around, and then he can't get out. That was the hilarious part. He got in, and then he couldn't get out there for a while. So it's kind of like you just now got in from 20 feet up. What are you going to steal, and how are you going to get out? So I don't think you thought of that too much. But thank you for letting new live stream video. Yeah, appreciate that. We're going to do this again tomorrow night. I don't even know my songs for tomorrow night. I think I may let Shoot, oh man, we ought to let Andreas choose a couple songs, a couple favorite of his songs. Andreas, if you want to, put on the chat a few of your favorite songs, like maybe five or something. I mean, I know it's putting you on the spot. We got time. I'll stay. I'll stay for a little bit. I'll wait for you to start throwing some songs in. But I mean, if you like something by the Beach Boys, if you like something by Grand Funk Railroad, if you like something by Nirvana. If you like something by, I mean, we can go all over the board. You can go Motown on me if you want to. Um, but maybe do a little couple of requests. I can always pick songs. We can pick songs all day long. I am gonna follow Dima's advice on singing songs that I know and that I'm good at or that I'm decent at. No more Madonna week. Okay, we talked about that today. No more Madonna week. But anyway, I'll let Andreas tell me some songs on my one of my videos or something like that, or on this one. Give me some hints, Andreas, before tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, please, sir. No pressure, no pressure. I'm sure I'll think of something if you don't give me something, but I'm gonna let Andreas choose this weekend songs, since he's been a faithful new friend of mine. So I appreciate you very much. Let's call it quits. Stop streaming, but keep dreaming, of course. Let's hit that button and yep, get on my channel. Give me some ideas for tomorrow night, please. And anything, man, anything. Well, try to steer away from country if you don't mind. Keep it on the pop, alternative, rock and roll, oldies, Motown, disco. Oh, jeez. Woo! If you want some disco, do a little dance, shake a little love, get down tonight, get down tonight. Anyway, we can go that route if you want to. But if it can be male, that would be preferred. Unless it's like the Cranberries or a few others. But no, Four Non Blondes. I'll do that one eventually. But anyway, preferably males. But I'll sing women if you want. Shit, it's your request. I'll sing what you want. Later, y'all. And have a beautiful night. It is late.